Hello, Vesti. It's been a while. This is my first video in a language rehabilitation series. Lately, I've become acutely aware of something unsettling. My thinking feels foggier. My ability to form clear, structured thoughts, even in my native language, has been slipping. And I know I am not alone. The endless scroll of short videos and social media has rewired how I process information fast, fragmented, distracted. My thoughts have become increasingly fragmented. My vocabulary is shrinking. My logical skills are getting worse due to lack of practice. As I get older, I feel like I'm regressing rather than evolving. Before graduating from university, I was able to write decent papers, communicate fluently with classmates and professors in 3 languages, and had plenty of time for reading and writing. Everything changed when I started working. Although I am still employed, I realized that this isn't the life I want. I no longer want to just imagine my ideal life. I want to make some changes, starting with restoring my language skills. So let's start by sharing some of the things I've learned recently. A few days ago, I was captivated by a video of a beautiful and graceful young lady speaking fluent English. And she is 17, 18 years old girl. And her English is not her first language. Curious, so I clicked into her profile only to be further amazed by the content she shared. She's clearly someone with depth, insight, rich reading background, and elegant aura. I remember her most recent video was about jealousy. It made me think if I had seen her video 10 years ago when I was her age, I probably would have felt jealous too. Because the charm and presence she radiates is exactly what I longed for at that age. And to this day, I still find myself deeply drawn to it. Jealousy often stems from a sense of lack of and longing. Now, a decade later, that word rarely crosses my mind as I've grown. I've come to realize that a simple life can bring peace, and that very sense of peace is what I felt through her videos. Okay, back to simple life. Here's a concept of 断舍离. It's not just about discarding physical objects, but about clearing out the emotional and mental clutter within. 断 means cut off the sources of anxiety like endless scrolling on social media. 舍 means let go of draining emotions like obsession, guilt, and the need to please. 离 means walk away from suffocating relationships and outdated ways of thinking. Mental decluttering is a way to release yourself from within. It helps you stop wasting energy on things or people that don't matter. And instead, focus on what truly does. Your freedom, your peace, and yourself. As the Almanac of Naval Ravikant puts it, in some sense, the modern world is all about addiction. People are addicted to drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, work, exercise, porn, sex, relationships, meetings, TV shows, news, and social media. Why? It's an attempt to get away from the mind, to escape the voice in our heads. The goal is not to shut the mind off, it's to stop identifying with the mind. The mind exists, but you are not the mind. You are the observer of the mind, the silent witness. My minimum goal for myself is to not strengthen the ego over time. Ideally, I'd rather to weaken the ego over time. I want to be more present in reality. I want to be able to accept the world as it is and appreciate it as much as a child does, as if I were seeing everything for the first time. So, why we need 断舍离? To be honest, 10 years ago, I couldn't have done it. Back then, my mind was consumed with the desire to gain a great job, a satisfied relationship, luxury makeup and fashion, or the new iPhone, or my recognition and validation. But the truth is, once I get what I want, it quickly loses its magic. I've had it, so it no longer feels special. Today's world bombards us with overwhelming information, social comparison and value systems. Our brains are overloaded and our nervous systems burn out. Too many voices, too many comparisons, too many choices, and yet, the more noise outside, the emptier we feel inside. The emptier we feel, the stronger our desires grow. But desire, friend, desire is a bottomless pit. And external things can never truly fill it. So, what do we do? What I learned to do with it, I ask myself, like always, which beliefs were imposed on me by others, and which are my own? Which goals were never truly mine to begin with? Then, learn to selectively filter and let go. This isn't about escaping reality or shutting out the world. It's about developing an inner core of stability, a sense of who you are. Give yourself some solitude, time to learn and to heal. Once you know who you are, what matters and what doesn't, you will naturally be able to let go of what no longer serves you. It's a process of self-recognition and boundary building. And in the end, again, many think 断舍离 is about clearing away, but it's really about rebuilding a healthier connection between you and the world. Not subtraction, but conscious choice. At last, the greatest superpower is the ability to change yourself. And wish we all have this superpower and wish you the best. I'm Echo. Thank you to be here and see you in the next video.